What is up, you guys? It is me, your favorite girl, Stephanie Shanell, and welcome back to my channel. It's filming. I had to take off that makeup though, because it was looking crazy. But your hair's looking cute. You want to say hi? Come on. Come on, really quick. Somebody wants to say hi to you guys.
Hi.
This is my big girl, Skylar. How old are you?
I'm 5.
You're 5. This is my big girl, Skylar. So what's up, y'all? Would you like to tell them anything?
No.
No? Oh, do you want to show them your blush? Your makeup on your cheeks? Oh, you look so cute, girl. Okay, do you want to say subscribe to the channel?
Subscribe to the channel.
Okay, go ahead. Let mommy film her video now. I love you. So, you guys, today I am finally hauling this $4.95 sale from Bath and Body Works. They had it 2 weekends ago. But yeah, you guys, I definitely jumped on it. I filmed this video before, so if you see me constantly looking down, it's to make sure that this mic didn't go out, because the last video I had all this footage. It was so good. I had notes, I had tester strips, I had everything going. It looked so good. But y'all, my mic went out, so you could literally hear nothing. So I just decided to go ahead and film yet another video. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into this haul because I'm excited. And y'all, I tried to do like a little makeup look for y'all. And so I put some face makeup on. Tell me why I look like Casper the Friendly Ghost. So I just wiped it off, but I kept a little blush on for you. I have my little eyeshadow going on, and that's it. And then my hair, this is just an old twist out that I got going on. And I didn't know what to do with the front, so I just decided to do a little swoop-de swoop. So anyway, y'all, I'm trying to look a little cute for you guys because I just be coming on here looking like anything for y'all. And I'm like, no, these are my faves. Okay. And even though we family, I got to come on here looking presentable. All right. So without further ado, y'all, let's get into the haul. So I ordered this August 4th. I did a BOPUS order. I actually ended up doing 2 orders because y'all, I realized that there was a fragrance that I really wanted and I didn't pick up. So I went ahead and picked up that one. So the first one that we're going to talk about is Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. I really hope that you guys can see this. I'm a little bit further away from the camera. What is this? King James Version. Okay. Uh, this has notes of pumpkin latte, toasted marshmallows, creamy sandalwood, and praline musk. Y'all, if you know anything about last year's version, okay, there was some people that loved it, and I'm still trying to figure out how did y'all love last year's version. The only thing that I can think of is that maybe they had like prior years and they just decided to kind of like talk about it last year, but they didn't actually have last year's version because last year's pumpkin marshmallow pumpkin latte smelled like barf. Okay, I am so sorry to say it like that. I was trying my best to think of like a word that didn't sound so harsh, but it smelled like barf. It really did. It didn't smell good at all. But this year smells so fire. Now, the only issue that I have with this is that it is such a light scent, but I think that it's going to do well in the fall. But it smells so good. So for me, I'm getting more of like the toasted marshmallows. I'm getting a lot of that. I'm getting what smells like a sweet foam. So if you're like a Starbucks girl and you know you have that sweet cold foam, it just smells like that. But it smells so cozy. There's like a slight spice to it, but it's more like a vanilla chai. If you've ever had vanilla chai before, it's like vanilla, but it still has a little bit of spice in it, but not as much as spiced chai. It's so beautiful. And then the pumpkin is more of an afterthought in this scent, in my opinion. It kind of takes the back seat, but maybe that's a good thing because I'm telling y'all, last year was wild. I mean, if you loved last year's version, I am so sorry. Maybe I got a bad batch. Whew. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about her. This is Chasing Fireflies. Some of you love her, some of you hate her. I am here to tell you where I stand with this fragrance. So y'all know I had to bring out good old Fairy Tale because for some reason everybody loves to say that this is this. And I'm here to tell you because I'm your favorite girl. And I'm not one of the girlies that's just going to jump on a bandwagon and lie to y'all. I'm going to do my research. So I pulled out my good girl Fairy Tale, right? This is just simply not, it's literally not this, okay? Fairy Tale to me, it took me a while to love her because I'm not gonna lie. Let me explain to y'all something. My mom got knee replacement surgery like years ago. I mean, more than a decade ago, and she was in a rehabilitation center called Kessler. Kessler had like this very distinct. It wasn't like I don't want to say an elderly home. It didn't smell like that. It just had this very distinct, overly sweet kind of cleaner that I guess they used, or like a disinfectant that they used, but it was a very sweet smelling one. And I'm not gonna lie, for the longest time, Fairy Tale just smelled like Kessler to me. It just smelled like the facility, the rehabilitation facility for my mom's knee. Okay, it smelled like that. Um, but then when I actually sat back and decided, Stephanie, put your big girl panties on and actually smell the scent. When I did that, I finally fell in love with Fairy Tale, and there's no looking back. I love Fairy Tale. Now, this does smell very similar to YSL Leap. How you say it? Libre. This does smell very similar to YSL Libre. That's how I'm gonna say it. No accents needed. Um, However, this is like more fruity. That pomegranate is really coming through. There's a pomegranate nectar, I think. Yeah, and it's really coming through, like really heavy. The orange blossom, it comes out more on my skin, but just to smell it out of the bottle, I get that pomegranate nectar really, really, really strong. In this one, however, there is a pear note. Okay, the notes for this one is golden pear, jasmine blooms, and illuminated woods. Okay, and to me, they're just not the same. Okay, Um, this, however, does smell more similar. But y'all, the opening of this smells like a plethora of things. Okay, I know that I posted up a short and said that in the opening it smelled like Carolina Herrera Good Girl, and it does. Okay, but this is also giving me the opening of Golden Decade. Golden Decade is Zara's version, or it just, I don't know if it was meant to be a dupe, but it smells very similar to YSL Libre, which I know would make it seem like I'm saying smells like Fairy Tale, but no. Mm-mm. Something about Golden Decade and Fairy Tale have two very distinct differences. Fairy Tale is very sweet. It is a very sweet fragrance, very fruity opening. Golden Decade has more of a subtle, laid back, nondescript kind of fruitiness to it, which I think is more of like a orange. It's just an orange blossom or orange flower or something like that. And this just has that nondescript kind of chill, laid back, grown up opening, like Golden Decade, in my opinion. It's more subtle, it's more well rounded, it smells more put together. All right. But the opening, yeah, you guys, I saw somebody say that this is very similar to Dahlia. Though I've never smelled Dahlia, I've heard that it's comparable to um Good Girl. I couldn't think of it. Carolina Herrera's Good Girl, which is what I did say. So I do agree with that. But this is not a dupe for Dahlia, I don't believe, because if Dahlia is really a dupe for Carolina Herrera's Good Girl, and it stays true to that scent, then this can't be a dupe for it because this does not stay smelling like Carolina Herrera Good Girl. This starts to get powdery. Now, in the opening, there is like a lemony bergamot, like a like a zesty, citrusy opening. It's bright, but sexy. And then it starts to dry down to this powdery. I'm surprised there's no tonka bean in this because I could almost swear I smell like a little bit of tonka, but it could just be me. But there's like a nuttiness to this out of nowhere that I wasn't getting before, but I'm starting to get like a nuttiness out of this scent. Maybe not on the skin, so maybe I will spray it on my hand. Maybe not on the skin, but in this cap, I am starting to get like a nuttiness about it, which is like a tonka bean or like an almond kind of feel to it. But you guys, to me, really honestly and truly, I stick to what I said in my short. This is very reminiscent of Carolina Herrera Good Girl in the opening. There is a citrusy vibe going on in there somewhere. And there's also a nutty vibe. There's the jasmine that's coming through really well. And then there's slight woods at the end. But yeah, in my short, I said that the dry down of this is powdery and slightly reminiscent of Hypnotic Poison. And I stick to that. Hypnotic Poison is very thick, it's dense. These are my opinions, but it's just like a really heavy fragrance. This to me smells like the body mist to Hypnotic Poison. It just smells like a very light version of Hypnotic Poison. My next fragrance, y'all, when I tell you I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm obsessed. Okay. That is Together Weather. Together Weather got me in all my feels. Okay. Together Weather has me, it just has me on one. What's wrong? Okay. Can you do me a favor? I'm missing a fragrance. Can you go in the bathroom and look under the sink and you'll see a body mist? Can you bring it to me? Thank you. Yeah, that one. Has me in all my feels. I legit, thank you, helper. That's my big helper, y'all. Hey. Yeah, Together Weather has me in all my feels, y'all. So it has notes of blushing breeze, sugared cardamom, and soft cedar. Do you want to smell this? Okay. Let me hand it to you. Let me see. What do you think about that? Do you like that? Should I spray?
It's good.
It's good. It is so good. It has mommy mesmerized. I love this fragrance, y'all. This is I don't know if any of you is familiar with the wellness line or like their aromatherapy line, but they have a fragrance and it was called Cozy. It was, what was it? Cinnamon and sandalwood. Oh my gosh. This smells just like cinnamon and sandalwood. Y'all. You're so
That's
cute.
the one.
You're so cute. It has like a slight sweetness in it. That cedar is kind of creamy in a sense. It's such, oh my God, this is such a good scent. I am surprised that there's no sandalwood in this because sandalwood is more creamy, in my opinion, than a cedar would be. And then that what is it called? Sugared cardamom. You're really picking it up. This is giving it like a fruity spice kind of scent. It's not like a cinnamony kind of scent. You can really just pick up on that cardamom, but it's like a really sweet, like if you took cardamom and then you caramelized it in like sugar. It smells so good. I wish I could like give you a better description. I wish I could. But just imagine the cozy scent, right? The cinnamon and sandalwood scent. Just imagine that, but with a more something a little more deep, and it's that cardamom. I'm telling y'all, it's the cardamom. Oh, this is so pretty. It's slightly perfumey. I don't think that this is going to be long lasting, but I do think that it's going to be darn good to wear. Bath and Body Works, they did it. And just look at the packaging. Could we just take a second to look at the little leaves on the packaging? I know this is simple, but it's so cute to me. I absolutely love that. Next, I have Champagne Apple and Honey, or as my girl Tina Marie likes to say, Champagne Apple and Honey. Okay. She's the reason why I got this. To be so serious, she's the reason why I picked it up. I was like, not even looking for this because your girl does not really care for apple scents. I've had Eden Juicy Apple in my closet for about a year now, y'all. And to be quite honest, I only just now started using it. I don't, I just, I honestly didn't care for Eden Juicy Apple at all. I let it sit in my closet. It's honestly been about almost a year now, if not a year. And I just sprayed it out for like the second time since having it. And I was like, oh, this is good. Like it has like a little spice to it. It's pretty, definitely fall worthy. Like for the girls that's wearing it in the summertime, I love y'all, but that is just not my thing. But definitely more for a fall kind of feel. That's me. And so I was like, let me pick up champagne apple and honey because my girl Tina Marie seems to love it. All right. Um, Tina, I feel you, girl. I do feel you. This is interesting to me, though. This feels like another one of those scents that I'm going to wait until next summer and then I'm going to be like, oh, wait, this smells good. And then I'm going to have to wait till fall all over again. But I'm going to try not to do that. I'm going to try to. Did I scratch my little thing here? Ah, this just smells to me, honestly, for real, for real, for real. This smells like a nice thick honey, right? But then it smells like, so this smells like the juiciest like shampoo with with honey in it. You know, honey is like coming around. Everybody wants to use honey in their hair now, right? And this just smells like a honey. Why can't I get that out? It smells like a honey apple shampoo. But that champagne kind of bubbly, effervescent kind of note that's in there is just kind of taking this to another level. And I'm like, baby, all right, I see what you were doing there. I get it. Did I tell y'all notes? I probably didn't. So this has crisp apple, sparkling champagne, jasmine honey, and autumn woods. Y'all, this is legit a good one. If you haven't gotten your hands on, or at least your nose on champagne, apple, and honey, even if you don't like apple scents, I think you should give this a try. Like, I think you should give this a sniff because I don't like apple scents because they kind of come across as being bathroom air fresheners. Like, that's just what it smells like to me. Um, but this isn't that. Okay. And I really like this. So definitely go ahead and just give that little snifferoo because you might really like it. Okay. So next we're gonna talk about my girl. Okay. This is legit my girl. I don't care what nobody gotta say about her. Fall in Bloom is my girl. I know y'all can see the let me hold on. Let me get a little bit closer. Let me get all up in y'all space so you can see the dent. I told y'all I got this on the weekend. Oh, let me sit back. Let me sit back. So, Fall in Bloom, y'all, has notes of juicy plum, wild blooms, and velvet moss. Wait a second, because this legit smells like Burberry Her. You guys know it. I said it before, like when it first came out last year, I believe it was. It smells like Burberry Her. But this year is a little more toned down on the sweetness and a little more amplified on the moss, in my opinion. It has a nice earthy kind of vibe to it, but it feels like it kind of goes like this. I don't know how to explain it. It's like sometimes when you smell it, you get more of the earthy. Sometimes when you smell it, you get more of like that sweet plum. Sometimes when you smell it, you're getting more of the wild blooms, whatever that means. I'm assuming it just means florals. Um, but it's so velvety and smooth. It smells so good. And y'all want to know something? I'm gonna throw this out for free because I didn't think that it was going to go together, but I did a couple of things. So real quick, I know this is not a layering combo like video, but I'm going to show y'all one thing that just, I didn't think it was going to make sense, but I did it anyway. Can you see that? Marshmallow pumpkin latte. Was it marshmallow pumpkin latte? Yes. And Fall in Bloom. I don't know why, y'all, but it just it just does. It just does. It worked. It worked and it was so beautiful. Y'all, Fall in Bloom is just that girl. If you don't want to go out there and spend your coin on Burberry Her because you're just like, girl, either you don't have the coin to spend on it or you just don't feel like it's worth all that money, Fall in Blooms does it. Girl, it does it and it is long lasting. Y'all, I sprayed this on when I picked up my perfumes and that was around like 10 o'clock in the morning. And around 1 o'clock, I found myself at ShopRite. This man ran me down. Okay. He found me in ShopRite just to say, Miss, you were just in the aisle with me. You smell so good. I was like, really? It was like, yes, you walked by me. And I was like, oh, wow, that's nice. And he was like, then I looked over a couple of minutes later, but you were gone and I still smelled your fragrance. Like, you smell so good. It's a good one. Trust me. Y'all, we are almost done, okay? I know this is a long video for no reason, but we are almost done here. But now we're gonna talk about y'all's favorite leaves, okay? This is y'all's favorite. Y'all love this. You guys literally love this fragrance. You loved it in the candle. And I've seen a lot of people like, oh, we need this in body care, we need this in body care. But the funny thing is, the same people that said we need it in body care are the same people that are like, it smells good, but I don't think I want this on my skin. Damn, you know what the candle smell like? You couldn't just imagine that on your skin because y'all made this happen. Y'all begged for this to come back in body care, and you got it. And now y'all are pulling out, but that's okay because me, baby. Mm. Now let me tell you something. This is a weird one, right? Because when you first smell this, baby, this gives you all type of autumn, fall, Thanksgiving. It gives you all those vibes, okay? It makes you feel like you're walking past a craft store. It gives you all of that. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the candy Fireball. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the little candies. They're like little red balls, like this big, right? And they're called Fireballs. They smell like this, like heavy cinnamon, spicy little candies. It literally smells like that. But let me tell y'all something. This has notes of crisp apple, golden nectar, and warm clove spice. Something about this fragrance, right? It does smell like a craft store. It's very spicy, very cinnamon heavy. But once it starts to dry down, y'all, I am getting not so much of a crisp apple as much as I'm getting like a pear note. And so I had to go on my collection because I was like, this smells too familiar. Like this smells like something. Y'all, Goddess of the Sea Beauty's exotic pear and leaves, like the dry down of leaves. If you know, you know. Like if you have exotic pear and you have leaves, just try it. Just check it out and let me know. Am I tripping or do they smell similar? Like the dry down of this is giving me exotic pear. I have it in the body cream. I have it in the body oil. Like I got some exotic pear, all right? And I just honestly feel like this would go so well with it. But that's definitely more of like a cool fall day, like a cool fall day scent. Um, or night, a fall night. You know, it would be a good scent to wear like when you're going apple picking. Yes, that would be perfect. Mm-hmm. Y'all, leaves is good. So we have two more, and these are just repurchases. Okay, these are not new, but I had to get them for the packaging. Oh my gosh. So the first one is Ivory Cashmere. I made a little short about how I paired Ivory Cashmere with Eilish by Billie Eilish. And actually, my youngest, well, my oldest, the one that you guys saw here earlier, she actually put that little combo together, y'all. When I tell you I was obsessed with that little combo, I wore it for about 2, maybe 3 weeks straight. It was so good. I got so many compliments. Y'all, that is such a strong little combo right there. So I just had to get Ivory Cashmere in this packaging just because it's cute. I didn't necessarily need another one of these. But the notes are, wow, fresh lakeside air, silver musk, and white amber. When I tell y'all perfume, okay, just trust me when I say this is a perfume. This is a warm, cozy. I still get like a coconut milk, like it's very milky to me, or at least creamy, but I think it's probably that air note and that musk note colliding. Mm. But it smells so good, you guys. Like this is legitimately a really pretty fragrance. It's perfumey. It's long lasting. It just smells very rich, fancy, elegant, in my opinion. Oh, I love this. I kind of want to spray it on my skin, but I'm scared that I'm running out of space here. But I do want to smell it on my skin because to me, on my skin is when, mm, oh, whew, it's like it gets sweeter on my skin. And I could promise you that I smell like a brown sugar note in this. So, what do you guys think I'm going to do? I'm definitely pairing this with a brown sugar body cream. And I might even go in and be crazy and use my, is it butterscotch that I got from Goddess of the Sea? I think it's butterscotch. It's either buttercream or butterscotch. I think it's butterscotch because it's like a caramel kind of smelling fragrance. So I think I will go in with my butterscotch shower gel, and then I'm going to use my Key Essential Oils brown sugar body butter, and then I'm going to top it off with this. Oh, this smells so good, you guys. This is phenomenal. It is so good. And this can be turned so many different ways. I can imagine if you're like a clean, fresh smelling girl and you want to add like a little soapiness to it. Because I could just imagine Ivory Cashmere being like layered in so many different ways. You can make it a gourmand, you can make it a freshie. I feel like you can even add a floral to it. Like it could just go with anything. It's a perfect layering mist. It's perfect. Or you can just wear it by itself. It's so good. Last but not least, I have a full bottle of this. Well, it's not full, but it's basically full. Um, but the packaging, my God, the packaging. Okay, I had to pick it up, y'all. This is Our Girl in the Stars. Now, now. They didn't change the formula of this, but something, I don't know if it's just messing with my mind because of the packaging. But y'all, In the Stars has notes of starflower, sandalwood musk, sugar tangelo, white agar wood, and radiant amber. This packaging don't look kind of familiar to you guys. It's giving me warm vanilla sugar vibes. So what did I want to do? Naturally, what did I want to do? I wanted to pair this with warm vanilla sugar. Why wasn't I doing that before? Because when I tell y'all, In the Stars and warm vanilla sugar, okay, it's just, oh, it's just so sexy. Y'all, when I tell y'all, these combos are just coming to me. This fall, I'm about to be that girl and then some. So y'all better watch out. When I turn on this camera, y'all will literally smell me through the camera because these combos go crazy. They are going crazy this fall. Do you understand me? So when you see my videos pop up on your screen, you better beware because the moment you press play, baby, you smelling me. Okay. You are smelling me. Oh, wow. Y'all, wow. I'm telling you, this, oh no, this year's version of In the Stars, it's a little different. It's a little bit different. Not, it's still the same scent. Like, don't get me twisted. I'm not saying like this is a completely different scent. It's still the same scent, y'all. However, there is like an amplified agarwood note in this, but it's the scent itself doesn't smell as strong as last year, which is what we said about last year's from the year before, right? Um, it's not as strong as last year's, but it's like they amplified the agar wood. Like this is more woody than I can remember. But it also feels like they sweetened up the tangelo a bit as well. Y'all, that is the end of my little haul that I got going on here. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. You guys got some freebies on this video, okay? But yeah, you guys, I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please go ahead and give me, make sure this is on. Please go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Drop your comments down below. Smash the subscribe button. And while you're at it, click that notification bell, whichever side it may be on. That way you never miss another video from me, your favorite girl, Stephanie Shanell. And I will see y'all in another one. Peace.